Hi, my name is Christopher Banks, and today I'll be doing my pest analysis on music. One of the first things that we want to focus on are the copyrights that the artists have. Today, this is a major problem because the copyright laws help artists to make money and they also help the record labels to make money. This is what allows the companies to stay in business and allows the artists to be able to make money. With downloading at an all-time high, this is very important that the copyright laws be in place so that for fans who illegally want to gain music and for record labels who do not wish to necessarily pay the artists, that they are able to retain the rights that they have to their music since they created the music. We also want to focus in on downloads, and here is just a small example to see how easy it is for the public to gain access to these songs. As you can see on the first song, Bob Sinclair, that there are 29 songs, and on the second song, James Blunt, there are 32 sources. These give these give the fans public access to this music and makes it fairly easy. As far as the economic tip, with the royalties kind of being in a limbo right now, it makes it very difficult for artists to solely survive off of the royalties. So they are have to seek out other avenues, such as video games. And you find a lot of artists who do soundtracks for the video games, in which they get paid sometimes an upfront fee, or they may get paid in rights to the music. Not only in video games, but you also find that in movies. Artists create soundtracks all the time for movies and retain their rights via copyright, and they also, um, once again, could be paid upfront. Most of the time, artists choose and opt out to retain the rights to their music. Music is such a major factor socially because when you think about music in a social setting, a club, a party, there's no party that you can go to where music doesn't affect the tempo of the party, where it doesn't affect how good of a time that people had at the party. It's always going to be a major factor, and you can always tell whether or not it was a good party based on the music that was played. Next, I use this picture of this young man who is kind of just zoning out as he's walking across the street because nowadays music is such a major part of every of our everyday lives that we tend to take it with us everywhere and we don't always tend to pay attention to our surroundings. So it's becoming more prevalent day by day. Not only that, but it also affects the culture from everything from what we listen to what we wear. As you can see right here, Rockaware, which is a urban clothing line for influenced by hip hop. It determines a lot of what we see and a lot of what we wear and a lot of how we act. Next, I want to talk about the technological aspect of our pest analysis. When you talk about new inventions and new things that come onto the scene, right here we have the beats, and these are new. It's like a new way to listen to music. It makes it cool. It kind of keeps music relevant. It kind of keeps things going. Not only that, but with the new downloading of music, it makes it easier for um, artists to sell their music. No longer are CDs needed. No longer is it hard for the everyday person to gain access to the music. If you have a computer, you can go on iTunes and download it. It's just that easy. This wraps up my pest analysis.